Frankie Halliday, who turned 23 this year, was born with cleft lip and palate. Despite having several surgeries in Gabon, it seems he's having trouble, even breathing through his collapsed nose. His problem didn't stop there either. A tall, skinny body with a long face and a curved spine. Frankie is suffering from Marfan syndrome, which is a genetic disorder affecting the body's connective tissues. A patient's own costal cartilage is commonly used for nasal reconstruction surgery, but it seems this is not a viable option for him.
이번에 기저질환이 그 말판 신드롬이라는 질환이 있어요. 이게 선천성 그 기형인데요. 그것 때문에 이제 골격계라든지 아니면 관절에도 영향을 주고요. 또 동반되는 이제 많은 기형 중에 하나가 이제 심장 쪽에도 좀 문제가 생기거나 아니면 흉곽 쪽, 또 눈 쪽에도 이제 부작용 따라오는 합병증이 많은 걸로 되어 있습니다.
The medical team must find the best surgical approach, giving consideration to the patient's pre-existing conditions. Our priority is to rebuild his nose, which hasn't recovered its structure nor function, despite him having had reconstructive surgeries to fix his cleft lip and palate in Gabon.
코의 모양은 겉모양만 이쁘고 이런 게 중요한 게 아니라 가운데 그 지지 구조가 비중격이라는 게 있죠. 그 구조가 전체적으로 다 빠져 있는 환자입니다. 호환을 확인을 하는데 조직이 극도로 부족합니다. 그래서 요즘에 한국에서는 아마도 거의 볼 수 없는 케이스일 것이고, 그리고 이렇게 말판 신드롬에다가 또 클래프트까지 같이 있는 환자는 아마 경험해본 의사분들이 아마 지금은 더더욱이나 드물지 않을까 싶습니다.
The surgery aims to restore the nasal function, which is to smell, breathe, and filter the inhaled air, as well as to help rebuild the patient's lost self-confidence by improving his appearance. The surgery has finally begun. Frankie has flown a long way from Gabon to Korea. Will he be able to find his face? The previous reconstructive surgeries were not able to fully restore the shape of his nose and failed to rebuild his nasal septum. Cartilage is needed to build the nasal septum and to make the shape of his nose. Dr. Zhou decided to use the patient's own ear cartilage and a donated costal cartilage allograft because of his Marfan syndrome. Dr. Zhou, who has been performing reconstructive plastic surgeries over 20 years and understands patients' pain and discomfort better than anyone else, is doing his best, like he has always done. Frankie has also returned to the hospital with his grandmother. 15 days after surgery, how is the wound healing? The cartilage has settled well in the nose, and the wound is healing nicely without complications. Having removed the dressing, definite changes can be seen on Frankie's face. The collapsed nose tip now has a shape with a grafted cartilage inside, and the nasal cavity, which had been squashed under the nose tip, has become much more spacious, which means it's easier to breathe. Frankie is also trying to get used to his new face.
겉에 잘 때 이거 아까 다시 줄 테니까 잘 때는 좀 대고 자라고 하고요.
아, 네네네.
조금 다녀도 될 것 같으니까 구경이라도 좀 하시라고 얘기해요.
아, 네.
Je ressens un grand changement, que ce soit le point de vue esthétique, d'abord, je me sens bien, et le point respiratoire, je respire mieux. Parce qu'il y avait moins de difficulté pour respirer, j'avais la capacité de gonfler la rue pour quand même respirer, mais là, je peux respirer en toute liberté.
Knowing better than anyone the daily struggles of her grandson to eat or even breathe, Frankie's grandmother can't hide her joy.
de la joie, tu ressens de la joie. On lui a donné une nouvelle vie, pas seulement à lui mais à toute la famille, parce qu'on a cherché ça pendant longtemps et là ça vient d'arriver. Là je remercie le gouvernement coréen, en particulier le médecin qui a fait le travail parce que c'est lui l'artisan de ce chef-d'œuvre. Je dis merci à la Corée, merci aux médecins.
The patient's bright smile after recovery is also a doctor's reward.
더 마음 편하려고 한다라는 느낌도 좀 있고요. 그냥 제가 그동안 뭐 그래도 나름대로 부모님 덕분이지만 잘 살았고 잘 받아왔기 때문에 그냥 조금 좋은 일 하면 좋겠다라는 마음이 제일 컸고요. 근데 분명히 이제 우리나라도 사실은 도움 받았던 시절이 얼마 안 됐기 때문에 능력이 되는 이제 상태가 됐으니까 저희가 할 수 있는 대로 하면 좋겠죠. 그게 국내에서뿐만이 아니라 외국에도 그런 기회가 많이 전해졌으면 좋겠습니다.